Welcome to Galshio channel, a news platform of what happening in Malaysia. Like and subscribe. As of January 30, 2024, Al-Sultan Abdullah Ri'ayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah ends his 5-year reign as the Yang Dipertuan Agong today, having steered the country through a period marked by trials and tribulations. Al-Sultan Abdullah was sworn in as the 16th Yang Dipertuan Agong on January 31, 2019, a mere 15 days after being proclaimed Sultan of Pahang. His reign would see him rule over 4 prime ministers in 5 years, as well as play a steadying role in steering the country through the COVID-19 pandemic. Al-Sultan Abdullah said his first moments as the Yang Dipertuan Agong were challenging, given his relative inexperience. "I look upon my first days in a better light now. I was unsure of what to expect. I was the Sultan of Pahang for only 15 days before being appointed as the king. It was difficult, but I learned slowly. Who am I when compared with those with more experience, but I asked many questions, studied and read." During his reign, Al-Sultan Abdullah attended 160 pre-cabinet meetings. Before meeting the prime minister, he would read up on the cabinet papers to understand the issues. If I disagreed with anything, I would state my view. Alhamdulillah, my views were accepted and vice versa. It was a two-way cooperation, and my advice to the Prime Minister was relayed to the cabinet, he said. During the interview, Al-Sultan Abdullah also showed the press 7 journals which he used to note down information and advice to the government. He said he found the administrative aspects fascinating, as he was never involved in such matters in his 16 years as the Pahang Crown Prince and 15 days as the Sultan. "These journals can be used as reference by my family when I'm older. I've also had offers to pen my memoirs, but perhaps not yet. I've also offered to share my experiences as the king with a university if they want to conduct a case study." Al-Sultan Abdullah described the constant changes in government over the last 5 years as a process which was extremely wasteful for Malaysia. "I do not wish to deny any political parties, but the experience of changing governments, mid-term, was a process which was extremely wasteful for the country. I had 4 prime ministers during my 5 years as the king. That was the biggest challenge I had to face. I had to work towards calming down the country as well as maintain harmony and stability, even until now." He advised all leaders to reduce politicking and focus on developing the country. "I hope that the chaos the people are suffering as a result of the actions of some politicians is brought to an end. They should instead be fostering harmony among the people," he said. Al-Sultan Abdullah said he would leave Istana Negara with a heavy heart. "I have done my best for the country throughout these 5 years as the Yang Dipertuan Agong. However, I will be sad to leave Istana Negara if the people remain divided." Yang Dipertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Ri'ayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah has described His Majesty's sending-off ceremony after the completion of his reign as the 16th Yang Dipertuan Agong today as a memorable event. Al-Sultan Abdullah also expressed appreciation to all parties involved in ensuring the smoothness of the journey ceremony in ensuring the smooth conduct of the ceremony, which touched the hearts of His Majesty and Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Azizah Aminah Maimunah Iskandariah. "The sending-off ceremony for me was quite memorable, from the Istana Negara to the Parliament and then to the Kuala Lumpur International Airport KLIA with various cultural performances. And I arrived in Kuantan feeling quite moved. It's like I couldn't believe this was my last day as a king," His Majesty said at the midday banquet held in conjunction with the completion of his reign as the 16th Yang Dipertuan Agong at the Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Silver Jubilee Hall here today. Also gracing the ceremony were the Raja Permaisuri Agong and their Majesties' children, including the Regent of Pahang, Tunku Sultan Ibrahim Alam Shah. Also present were state government leaders led by Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Wan Razdi Wan Ismail and Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Datuk Seri Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz as the accompanying minister at the ceremony. During his speech, Al-Sultan Abdullah also touched the hearts of the audience when he spontaneously remarked that the reception for the sending-off ceremony today evoked memories of his wedding day with Tunku Azizah in 1986. I felt like I was the groom, said Al-Sultan Abdullah. His Majesty then expressed his appreciation to the federal government under Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and the state government leaders who were involved in organizing today's ceremony, stating that the efforts of all those involved could only be repaid by Allah. Sharing his feelings as he stepped out of the Istana Negara, which had been His Majesty's official residence since January 31, 2019, Al-Sultan Abdullah said it was a poignant moment, with many tears shed. Al-Sultan Abdullah also expressed hope that the people of Pahang would take pride in the achievements of their sultan, who fulfilled his responsibilities to the country and its people since assuming the role of the 16th Yang Dipertuan Agong. Perhaps a small number may not agree with some of the decisions I have made, but the majority are supportive of them. Alhamdulillah, the people of Pahang still miss me. I never left Pahang. My heart and soul always remained here, only my physical presence was there at the Istana Negara, said His Majesty. We Malaysia would like to say thank you to both our King and Queen for their hard work in ensuring the stability of Malaysia over these past 5 years. We love you both very much. Let's see each other again soon. The 16th Yang Dipertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah's reign officially ends at midnight. All eyes on the new king, Sultan Ibrahim of Johore, who will be sworn in tomorrow as the 17th Yang Dipertuan Agong. Subscribe to Galcio channel for more updated Malaysia news.